Okay, you're welcome. This is Silvan as well for of nurtureskills.net. You're welcome to this chapter 4 of our video tutorial of a website design video tutorial. In this particular session, I want to deal with sending your visuals in low resolution PDF files to the client for viewing, comments, and approval. In our earlier video, we dealt with how we designed our visuals in CorelDRAW from our home page to in the inner page to creating a blog template to the Facebook fan page. So in this section now, we'll deal primarily with sending your visual, sending these designs that we've done here in low resolution PDF files to clients for editing, viewing, comments, and or approval as it is. So the client can see it and make their comments on 8 pages and also spell out their preference on what they want you to improve or what they want us to improve on their different pages and their design in terms of preference, in terms of text, in terms of illustration, photographs, images, and color, and any other thing that's go down with the client's preference. Okay, why we chose PDF, as the name goes, means a portable document format. Sometimes we could go with JPEG, but JPEG, which is Joint Photographic Export Group, sometimes kind of constricts the image is sent. The text most times are usually blurred because it sends the whole graphic element as a one merged photographic element, just as the name goes, photographic export group. But in PDF, portable document format, you can even when we as we're going to see in our settings, in our configuration before we send, most especially we're sending online, and online it is always good to ensure that you send in small files so that you'll be able to attach the files and send to the clients wherever they are. And they can also the ease of you uploading the files, attaching them and sending them by email, and also considering the ease on the client path of accessing the files and also downloading them and viewing them, making their comments, their editing and all that. So it's very important we understand how to work around PDF in sending files to the client. Okay, now we just go down to file, we say publish to PDF. Okay, and we remember our directory kidsworld.com, kids images. We're not putting it in kids image, so we'll just go one step back by clicking that, and then we check our settings. Quickly we check our settings. You know, the settings now says we are exporting one single page, but here we want to export the whole document, so we'll say current documents. We get down to objects. Now our resolution for color is 50, which is quite small. We can just make it 72, a little bit bigger. For grayscale we can make it 50. For monochrome we can make it 500. This particular dialog deals with bitmap sampling, as we can see here, and then the bitmap compression in this dialog section here will make it a little bit lower that way. So we'll get to the document tab here. We'll look around. We're okay without prepress. We don't want anything on prepress. Security. Here under security, you can open a particular password and you can input or dictate a particular password if you like. But in this case, we are not. But for sake of security reasons, probably you don't want any other person to access the file. You can put a password on it, and under advanced you optimize. You always click optimize for web. You take RGB, not CMYK, because we're dealing with web, not print. So we take RGB. We're okay with it, with the 256 fountain steps for all our ingredients to be smooth and clean, to have a clean transition. And then we get down to issues. There are no issues, and so we have our file ready for export. To say okay, and here web design kit, we'll just change it here and just say kids world. Okay, kids world v. Okay, let's, our caps lock is on the web design visuals. Okay, and then we say save, and it's save. You can see here it's processing. After it finishes processing, we can just get down to our computer and check, get back to our directory. Bear in mind that we have it on the seal netbook under www under kidsworld.com, and so that's it. And we can see that our file here is 776 kilobytes, while the CorelDRAW file is 19,300, and that's about 19 megabytes. So you can compare that, though we have already, in this particular case, we have already downsampled the file so that we can be able to attach it online and can go easy. So this file is less than 1 megabyte compared to the original file. It's about 20, that's about 19 megabytes. And so we can just also come here and open and check and confirm if everything is in order before we send to the file. You can see here now that yes, the file, usually I say yes, it is important that you send your visuals in low resolution, because sometimes some clients can be very funny. They can like your visuals and give your visuals to someone else, so that's why you forget about all this. This was done when we, on our settings, when we reduced the bitmap settings. That is why we are having pixelation. If we go down to page 2, you can have a pixelation here, but text wise you can see that the texts are very clear. But if it's bitmap, the way the images here are pixelated, that's the way the text would have been pixelated. And so okay, we're okay with this, we're okay with that, okay with that, and so okay, we are okay with our visuals. The next thing is for us to send it via email. And so that's all for that. It is very important most times that you send your visuals in low resolution, so that clients, some clients can be just very funny, take your visuals and give it to someone else. And just be very careful, depending also on your relationship with the client. If you've been serving the client for a while, yes, you can send high resolution image by just getting down to your file, publish to PDF. You check your settings, and under objects you can just increase. You can, if you're sending to a client and that you don't necessarily have to send through via email, you can increase your bitmap sampling, and you can make your JPEG quality to be high, so that the images will all look sharper than it is. Okay, so thank you very much. That's all for now. Let's meet in our next session where we'll talk about demanding mobilization or financial commitment, or advance as it is, from your client before you move on to the next stage. So thank you very much. See you next. Bye.